Hi guys, Anastasia here. Thank you for being here and welcome to my channel. The topic I want to discuss is self-love. But before I begin, do you think it's possible to love ourselves too much? Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and remember to like, share, and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Is self-love and self-care the same? Is there a difference between the two? Let's say I asked you, what did you do today or this week that demonstrates self-love? Some may answer, well, I went to the salon and got my hair and nails done, or I've been going to the gym and really working out, or maybe it's going shopping at your favorite store. Retail therapy, anyone? Of course, we all need to take care of ourselves, right? It's essential we do these things plus more, like eating a healthy, balanced diet or getting enough sleep at night. Yet self-care is mainly focusing on the external. In contrast, self-love includes the whole person, inside and out, body, mind, and spirit. Another point I want to make crystal clear is love for self should not be contingent on such factors as our weight, what we look like, or how much money we have, or the career choice. God forbid if we were to lose our job or lose all our money, would that now make us unlovable? Of course not. That's why it's so important to understand and know ourselves beyond just the outward physical level. Nothing in life is guaranteed to stay the same. That's why I feel authentic self-love will allow you to stand strong in adversity, and when you do have setbacks, you'll have quicker recovery time, because of your unwavering strength and love for self. In addition, I want to go over some reasons why we have so many issues with self-love. There needs to be more awareness regarding this, I feel. So, what could be the cause for this difficulty? In fact, there isn't just one cause or reason. It's more complicated than that. Here is why. We are programmed with multiple agendas that have deep, deep roots coming from many sources, such as our parents, our relatives, friends, school, church, society norms, and last but not least, media. Now, that is a long list, right? And over time, with indoctrination coming at us from all directions, it's not surprising we may have stumbling blocks in our path when it comes to self-love. You could say at this point we're oozing out the programs. Now let's take media as an example of influence. At the core, we all want the same things, right? To look and feel our best, be healthy and happy, prosperous. Yet media tries to set that standard for us. They show us celebrities riding in expensive cars with the wind blowing in their hair without a care in the world, or they're advertising the latest gadget or brand. And when our lives don't compare to the set agenda, it will definitely have an effect on us and how we feel about ourselves. Keep in mind, image is superficial, right? And I'm sure I don't even have to tell you that twice. We are more than just physical beings existing in the 3D. We are multi-dimensional beings, and the superficial will not suffice. It will not bring happiness to our spirit. We need depth, substance to nourish the soul. It's like only feasting on junk food. Sure, it may taste great and it will be fun for a while, but long term it will not nourish our bodies and eventually make us sick. And that's not good, right? So I find one of the worst things that we can do to rob ourselves of our inner happiness is to compare ourselves to others. Whether it's comparing our appearance, our education, money, our relationships, it's just not healthy for us. It is so prevalent and in our faces every time we see an ad or turn on the TV, flip through a magazine, or look at social media. We are subconsciously being told we are not enough. Of course, media is not all to blame. Actually, if you think about it, the programming started much earlier in life, like in our childhood. For example, when our parents innocently told us to be more like our siblings when we stepped out of line, or fell short of their expectations because of either low grades or whatever the case may be. Plus, this and other experiences, they stick in our subconscious mind, and these outdated programs, they replay and replay over and over in the background of our mind, like an old record that is on a loop. We are being told to keep the spotlight focused on the exterior, or keep up with the Joneses, as they say. Now, better yet, we want to be where there are no hidden agendas. By focusing within and appreciate all the positive things we do have in our own lives. For example, our family, our friends, our health. It could be anything, a beautiful sunset, trees, a flower, but most importantly, ourselves. Listen to your wonderful intuition and gut feelings. We have it for a reason, so use it. Focusing too much on the external, we have the potential to self-sabotage because we feel we don't measure up. And that just brings a world of pain and disappointment. Therefore, learn to accept all the parts of yourself, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Yes, all are pesky flaws. Self-love is believing and knowing who you are. You are blessed with your own unique features, personality, character, and spirit. There will never be another you. The goal here is to focus on yourself by going within. Get to know your core values, your strengths, and yes, even your weaknesses. It won't hurt you to know all parts of yourself. Another gift to self is to take a break from social media for a while so the attention is back on you. And I know this is a difficult thing to do for so many of us, me included. We have become so attached to our tech, right? However, if we do disconnect from social media for a while, now I said a while, guys, so don't get panicky, the benefits can outweigh the minor inconvenience you may feel at this time. Use this time wisely for reflection. And remember, all answers are within, waiting to be tapped into. Listen to your own intuition, because no one has all the answers to every question or can tell you what to do with your life or tell you who you are inside. It's okay to fall and make mistakes. It's okay to not have all the answers. The important thing is to take responsibility and take back your personal power and move forward toward growth. The good news is there are plenty of ways to reconnect to your inner self by learning to include activities that will bring about self-exploration, self-acceptance, and compassion to transform your lives. One amazing way to go inward is through meditation. If you're new to meditation, there are many books and sources online to learn from. I suggest finding a simple meditation to start with. If you already meditate, that is great. Continue to follow your own inner adventure to gain your inner and outer power. What's so fantastic about meditation is you can do this pretty much anywhere, anytime, like in the privacy of your own home, on your bed, on the couch, even outside on the grass, weather permitting, of course. Don't want you catching a cold in the rain. The power is within you. I thought it would be beneficial to share with you my story regarding my past belief with meditation. Actually, this part I really didn't even want to mention because it's so personal to me. However, if it helps someone who might be going through what I experienced in the past, then I feel it's worth sharing. So in my early teens, I belonged to a Christian church that was against anything they considered New Age or esoteric, and things that fell under its umbrella, such as tarot cards, crystals used for healing, pendulums, or anything to do with psychic abilities. And so one of the things I was taught in this particular church was that meditation was extremely dangerous because it could open up the mind to allow demons to possess you. And I know this sounds odd or even crazy to some of you, yet it was what I was taught in this church. And of course, this scared me to death. I mean, who wants demons taking them over and being possessed? I was young, impressionable, and I didn't want to go against the church. I'm not going to go into too much detail right now, yet I will say I began to question my belief system and everything I knew. I started to educate myself through books, courses, studying, getting out there, finding like-minded people to talk to and learn from, but most importantly, putting into practice what I learned. This was a huge time of exploration, and if you can imagine, this new world collided with my old world and way of thinking. It definitely put me on a new journey in my life. And one of the first things I really wanted to learn was meditation. And like anything, if we want to learn a new skill set, we must research and educate ourselves. For example, the Latin etymology or root word for meditate means to contemplate or thinking over. It is so true, knowledge is power, and this helped me tremendously to move forth because the fear was replaced with curiosity and excitement, and a whole new way to experience life was opened up. And guess what? When I did meditate, I'm pleased to say no possessions took place, which, to be honest, here was a big sigh of relief, if you can imagine. I hope you enjoyed hearing my experience and getting to know me more. Now, the second activity you can incorporate into your routine is journaling. And I'm sure you've heard the suggestion before, and you may wonder, what does this have to do with self-love? Let me put it this way to you. Imagine you met someone new and you want to develop a friendship with them. First thing you would do is ask tons of questions, right? Well, maybe not all at once, or you'll overwhelm them and you'll have them running for the hills. And that's not good. Anyway, besides, it's unreasonable to think you can get to know someone in a day. Instead, we get to know them better over a period of time. So why not invest the time needed to get to know yourself? Make yourself that priority. Personally, I found journaling very beneficial to my own spiritual and personal growth. So write what comes to mind and don't censor your thoughts or worry about spelling or grammar. Your goal is to tap into your subconscious mind, to reach inner truths, to delve deep and pull forth knowledge that can help you know yourself. There is no right or wrong way to journal. In fact, you can add images from a magazine, or if you like to draw, you can sketch an image that best reflects the story that is inside of you. That means write. This reminds me, I want to share with you an upcoming project for my channel. I will be demonstrating creative journaling. In other words, I will be drawing in my sketchbook journal that I'm hoping to make viewer interactive if possible. I'm thrilled about this project, so stay tuned. Another important way to show self-love is through the power of affirmations. Why? Because it's of its simplicity and ease that you can apply to foster positive change in all areas of your life that you want improvement on. Let's say you want to create your own affirmations. It is recommended that they be present tense, positive, personal, and specific. For example, to go with the theme of self-love, I chose these affirmations. And if you want, you can say them out loud to get some benefit right now from them. So here it goes. I love who I am. I love my life. I feel joy being in my own solitude. I love and approve of myself. They are short and simple, yet are powerful when applied regularly. For me, it's not just some new age bizarre belief. In fact, there is strong scientific-based evidence showing affirmations change the brain on a cellular level. So in my humble opinion, affirmations have the potential, when done precisely, act almost like magic to convert old programming that has been hindering our success. Remember, we are all connected to each other, and when we show compassion to ourselves, we can have compassion for others. My final thoughts are, accept where you came from. Love yourself fully and embrace where you are at this moment, believing the steps you take today are going to create an abundant future. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed our time together. Until next time, sending you many blessings, love and light. Take care.